Yo, what's up, everyone? It's your boy CrispPurpose back at it again with another Gems of War journey event team video for you guys. Now, in this one, we picked up some brand new spanking troops this week for Gems of War, man. And as well, we have a brand new journey event. So, we're going to be taking a look at a couple teams, I think about three teams, to be honest, for this journey event. And hopefully, you guys can make good use of these teams. Now, the troop that we picked up is the Red Reaver. As you guys can see, my Red Reaver is looking spanking shiny, baby. Shiny level 1 on that bad boy. So my mana cost has been reduced by 1. The Red Reaver is a Daemon Taurus from Wild Plains, of course, because it's a Wild Plains restriction. And it's not an easy one. I should say that much. It is a tight restriction, man. You can say tighter than the booty hole. Let me tell you that much. This restriction is tight as hell. Red Reaver's spell is Hellish Trail. It's going to deal magic +4 damage to an enemy. Then create 2 red gems boosted by Taurus allies. The shiny spell, I think, creates an additional red gem boosted by Taurus allies. It has Bloodlust. It becomes enraged when enemy dies. It has Infernal Armor. It reflects 25% of skull damage. And of course, it has a Pathfinder final trait. I think there is a weapon somehow in this, right? Am I wrong? Weapon. Yep. There it is. The Stone Splitter is the weapon. These weapons haven't proven to be pretty useful. No mana generating, only dealing damage. Very underwhelming weapons. I wouldn't recommend you using this. Instead, I have a better team for you guys. So let's take a look at a fight right here. 40 miles on this fight. Let's go ahead. And this is the first selection of a team that I think that many players are going to be able to use, right? So up front, Wand of Stars. Who thought, right? Wand of Stars is here available because the restriction is red weapons. Red weapons is what you're gonna have to use here. Really, really good for many players. I think Wand of Stars is just automatic for a restriction like this. On my first team right here, I have Ferocity as the lower rarity option. Ferocity is a Taurus construct, a common troop. So I think that everybody should be able to access this troop for this event. Furious Strike is the spell. He's going to deal magic +3 damage to an enemy and a random enemy boosted by my life, attack, and armor. And if the enemy uses red mana, he's going to deal double damage. That's going to be very potent. He also has Burning Hatred. He's going to deal double damage versus red enemies. He has Stone Skin, and he has the Gift of Ferocity, right? Because this is one of those construct types that gives 4 to all skills on all allies of a particular type. When matching 4 or more gems, this gives it to all Tauruses. So very, very good troop to have. You can mess around with the team however you feel free to do so. You can put your 2 Ferocities up front, keep the Wand of Stars in the 3rd slot, move over and go grab a class that has a constant red storm. So for example, Sunspear Hero class should be pretty good. Constant red storm, you're always going to be getting red mana. If you want to put the Wand of Stars at the top of the team, you can as well. That might prove to be a little bit quicker for, in many ways. And yeah, that is the basis of this. The Red Reaver is going to be in the back of this team. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward team right there. Volcanic Banner is the banner of choice here. This banner is from the Fire Rift faction. It's a +2 on red, +1 on brown. We're minusing blue mana here because obviously the Wand of Stars uses 5 other mana colors. All right, let's get into a fight, man. This is the journey event for Wild Plains. Right. First assignment to get Wand of Stars spell ready because it gets that explosion off the board. Of course, you want to target down as much 4+ gem matches as possible because that's your bread and butter right there for your Ferocities. Let's target down the red troops. There we go, man. There we go. Super easy. Let's deal some more damage. Let's cast this. Might as well. And the Red Reaver is proven to be kind of useful on this team. You should be able to pick up a couple 4+ gem matches with it, especially if the board is accommodating. You should be able to make it work pretty easily. Let's try it out once again in one more fight. I think I'm going to do about 2 fights each team right here just to showcase what you're able to do with this. So as I said before, get as much 4+ gem matches as possible. You're going to be making your Ferocities extra strong, right? If you go with the Shaman Hero class, you can give your Ferocities a 50% mana start. But for me, I'm not going down that route. At least not yet, right? Maybe later on, I wanna get my Ferocities a little bit stronger, maybe the hero a little bit stronger. I might go down the route of putting on the Shaman Hero class. But right now, I'm going with the Sun Spear Hero class, this one. All right, so that is the first team right there. Times 2 Ferocity with the Red Reaver. Really potent option. Let's take a look at another team here. It's a little bit more higher rarity, I should say. Ketras the Bull is available here. Of course, not a meta troop anymore, but in certain restrictions, he's pretty useful, right? So you want to put your Ketras right there in the second slot. And the new troop that we procured this week, Cool the Brave, is pretty useful for this. Coup the Brave has his spell Brave Heart. He's going to give magic +1 life and attack to an ally. If the ally is a Taurus, he's going to double the effect. So you want to put him in the third slot, right? He's going to be right here so as to give more stats to your Ketras, allowing your Ketras to deal more damage to the enemy troops. Same setup. We're not going to change much right here. We're going to keep it with the Sun Spear Hero class. We want to get as much red gems as possible because the restriction is red. Getting mana to your troops is pretty important. This is another fight in this Wild Plains Taurus event. All right, let's get that one spell ready. Don't have Ketras yet, but we're getting there. There we go. So we have the Coup de Brave. We're going to cast it on Ketras. Buffing up Ketras a lot here. Now we can deal a lot of damage. So let's target down a troop like right here. Two of them dead, man. I wish I didn't get that resummon on that troop, man. It kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to do it again. I'm gonna have to cast my Ketras here about 3 times. But let's kill the main troop that has a problem here. We got our Ketras spell ready again. Booyah, baby. Really, really good option right here with your Ketras. Really solid. Um, Still a very strong troop. It's just that it doesn't have any board control, right? And board control is essential in the way Gems of War is played um, in the current state of the game. Um, it's just the way it is. It's not that it's a bad troop. It's just that things have changed. You know what I mean? Things have changed when it comes on to troops like this. All right, let's get the wand going. Let's get the wand going. Let's cast the wand. There we go. We got the wand. Now we're gonna cast. Now let's get all these 4+ gem matches off the board. Cast Coup de Brave on Ketras. Ketras is ready to go. And now let's target down here. Get that Valkyrie if not here. Ooh, big boy damage, baby. Now let's cast this. See if we can get my Ketras spell ready again. Bang. Bang. Ketras is really hitting in this event. I think he's going to be pretty useful going deep into this event. Um, I don't see players having a problem using a Ketras the Bull team. This should be pretty good. You know what I mean? He's really, really overpowered. All right. So if you don't have Ketras the Bull, and maybe you have the newer Mythic King Stormgard, you can also put this in the place of Ketras, right? He is also boosted for his spell by his attack, life, and armor. Separate and apart from that as well, he creates those lightning gems, right? With his lightning aura final trait, he will create 2 lightning gems when my turn begins. That allows you to get some mana generating going for your team. You can still use Coup de Brave if you want to. If in the case Coup de Brave is a little bit slow for you, you don't want to be buffing up your troops, you can go ×2 on your King Stormguard. That should be pretty good for many players. Uh, Let me check here. What other options are here for some good mana? Possibly. There are some other troops here that could be used, but I think the top options, the Ketras and King Stormguard, are your most potent options for this restriction. All right, let's go. Let's try out another fight in this journey event for Wild Plains. All right, let's match those yellow lightning gems. See if we can get the board bouncing here. Not a lot. Let's cast a 1 to see if we get better luck with that. There we go. We got both our storm guards powered up. There we go. Nice mana generating right here. That wasn't bad. Let's deal some damage. We have one more storm guard powered up again. And yeah, he really slaps. Like times 2 King Stormgard really, really does the job. I'm not gonna lie. He doesn't need any buffing like Ketras, right? He has board control. He deals a similar amount of damage. So he might be the way. You know what I mean? He's not Paul Atreides or Mandalorian, but he is the way. All right, let's go, man. Talking bullshit over here. All right, let's go. One of stars. Nice mana generating right there. Cast King Stormguard. Big boy generating right there. More gems. Ooh, they match themselves. That's not bad. Let's cast a one now. Yeah. Yeah, King Stormguard is rivaling Ketras for this event. Um, you can go down whichever route you feel that is good for you. I think the Ketras option is really really good, especially because we have a troop in the restriction that is able to buff him up. But King Stormguard, you can't take anything from it. It has mana generating with a gem spawning, random gem spawning that can just match and give you mana. He can gain attack. He has skull damage reduction. Really good team. Really good team. And as you guys can see, I didn't change the banner. I just changed the troops, and it worked really well. Hopefully, you guys and gals found this video helpful, man, and informative. Let me put this back on my Red Reaver. My Red Reaver looks so good, man. Hopefully, you guys get this troop shiny as well. I like getting troops shiny. I like to see the difference in the troop art. Something about Gems of War that I'm fascinated with. Maybe you guys are not, but I am. All right, guys. I'll catch you all next one. Peace.